What's up? Y'all know what we're doing.
Yep.
Fam right there. Brother-in-law.
That's right.
What's up, Edmund?
Out here checking out the Browns.
Yeah, baby.
Been a while. They did a good job out here.
Yeah.
But when you're 1-31, you better set it up to draw people with you.
Browns in our blood. You know, we're here for the Browns practice. It's August 14th. Pump. Got Hard Knocks tonight. Browns in our blood. Let's do it. Great experience out here.
Yeah.
If you can make it out to Berea for Browns practice, you want to do that. It's something you want to do.
I agree. Good time out here.
Get the Browns. The Browns logo. You see me walking with it. Yeah.
Not to mention all the gear out here.
Oh my goodness.
There's some real nice Browns gear out here going around here.
Yeah, like where'd you get that from?
Yep, you got that right.
I like the Browns gear. I like that. I ain't seen that one. Let me show the shirt. You browned up.
Yeah.
All the way down to the
tippies.
Yo, wrapping up. Had a great time at Browns practice. As you can see, saw Bake, saw Tyrod, saw Carlos Hyde, saw Juice, saw Callaway, saw Greg Williams really up close. Man, got my family. Come here, fam. Let me get my family.
What's up? Brownstown, Browns family forever.
We've been barking for a long time, y'all. This ain't nothing new.
Long time.
Nothing new.
Yeah, had a good time. It's tradition now. So every year, Browns in our blood. Football.
What's up, everybody? That's Kelen Conley.
And that's Anthony Sellers.
And this is
Browns in Our Blood, Season 2.
Episode 2.
Yep.
Eric Jordan is in Berea at the training camp practice, which had 3 fights today.
3 fights?
3 fights.
Woo!
Some chippiness.
They are showing off for Hard Knocks.
Some chippiness.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just motivation for greatness and not the team disintegrating before our eyes in the preseason. That would be the Browns. Look, I actually have up the article about the fight yesterday with Ty Haley and Greg Williams. Yeah, with them arguing because somebody hit Baker.
Quick review of the last game.
Okay. You mean the last game that you guys won? 20-10 over the New York Giants? You guys are on a roll in the preseason, man.
In the preseason, yes.
The preseason playoffs, I don't ever want to see you guys. That's rude. So, you guys won 20-10.
Yes.
What were your takeaways from the game?
I was very impressed with Baker.
He's going from a shocked face to a smile.
Very slowly.
Show me that smile again.
Very slowly. But no, I was really impressed with his accuracy overall. I think that he's got a cannon for an arm too. Since I don't really watch a lot of college football, but now that I see that, it's got me really excited.
I just remembered of one game that, aside from Mountaineer games, the OSU game last year when Oklahoma played them, they just had a shootout, and I think they scored between them like maybe 70-some points. And Baker just every time that I thought he was about to take a hit or anything, man, he's just so poised in the parking lot. Baker's just so poised in the pocket that I was really impressed then, and I definitely like what I saw. Those 212 yards that he threw for, 11 completions, 20 attempts, 2 touchdowns. That's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, it is the preseason.
But
so,
it's stuff you want to see from your quarterback.
Especially
Even it doesn't matter if it's
pick.
preseason or not. As long as it's in a game, that's what you want to see.
Yeah,
and he
100%.
provided it. So he was very shifty.
Yeah.
That was one thing I was like, he knew how to like just kind of move in the pocket.
I agree. Like I said, I loved everything Baker did. He definitely showed out that first game. So nothing to complain about there. What about Tyrod?
But I liked what I saw from him too. It's so nice having a quarterback room that is competent.
Actually, can we talk real quick about Deshaun Kaiser, like for the final time? Because last year we went to camp, he was fine.
Yes.
And we were all like, oh, Brock looks like he's leading the team. But I mean, obviously the Browns dealt him, or they cut him. They got rid of him.
They cut him, yeah.
Before the season started, and Kaiser was just throwing feet to the fire with a head coach and offensive coordinator who was filling the same role behind one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL right now. But what do you think his chances are for the future?
Who knows?
You don't really have an opinion. He's like, he's not on my team.
Yeah, I don't really have an opinion.
I don't
now.
know. Like, I
We'll
like
see.
the kid.
We'll see.
I like the kid. I'm just speculating over here, I guess. I do want to talk about the real star of the game, besides Antonio Callaway and his huge touchdown run that he had.
Yeah.
Njoku, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 46 yards. One from Tyrod.
He's going to be a beast this year.
One from Baker. I'm ready.
Actually, I heard on a podcast that the top 2 targets, if Josh Gordon isn't back, the top 2 targets should be Jarvis Landry and David Njoku.
Mm-hmm.
I think Josh Gordon is going to be back overall.
Flash!
But yeah, he's definitely, like, Njoku's definitely should be a big part of the offense.
I mean, he looks like he could be a franchise cornerstone. Shout out to the ice cream man who is going through my neighborhood right now. I like what I saw of the defense. Obviously, they won the game. The first unit played what they played. But I was looking for the defense to come out and make some stops. And for the most part, they kept the Giants quiet. So
Aside from Barkley's first run.
Yeah, what was it, 30-some yards or something?
39.
Like that? 39. But that's to be expected. I mean, he was a number 2 pick. Number 2 pick. Rushing runners didn't do too much in this game.
No, that's one thing I want to see improved in the next game.
Mm-hmm. So, good game, Browns. 20-10. Next game is in Cleveland Friday night against the Bills. Looking for another W. Trying to get this preseason win streak going. Keep it going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to see improvement in the run game.
Yeah, I definitely want to see more of the running game. Chubb's got the most carries last time, obviously, because he was in the most. Hyde's going to get more touches because they'll be in a little bit longer. Hopefully no injuries. So looking to see some of that Carlos Hyde spark that comes out when he's actually on the field. Dez Bryant is coming to the land, he told Ken Dorsey, and we now know it's official on Thursday. Coming to Cleveland for a visit. He's got to get a team if he's going to play this season. That's the rule. If you want to play in the NFL, you have to have a team.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's why you listen to the show. Hard-hitting takes like that. How you feeling about Dez?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, I feel like we're a little bit thin at wide receiver. That's also because Josh Gordon's not in camp for the own personal reasons. That's understandable. It's just a matter. I don't know what Dez brings to the table that is going to make the team better.
I don't know.
Aside from the namesake.
I don't know what I've said on the podcast that we did on the way to Berea a couple weeks ago now. I feel like I said Dez could be good for you guys, but at the time we thought that Josh Gordon was completely out and they just hadn't revealed what was going on. Now we think it's for Hard Knocks reasons. Knock on all the wood. But now that I think about it, and with the core that you have, and thinking that Josh Gordon will be back after Hard Knocks is done filming, I don't want Dez in this locker room. I just don't feel like he fits this culture that Cleveland's trying to build. And I feel like he could be somebody who comes in and somebody that let's say, a Jarvis aligns with or a Tyrod aligns with because he's been in the league longer and he has that kind of dominating personality, I feel like he could be really bad for the locker room.
Yes.
And I just don't like it, man. Like,
there's also other
don't like
options. There was an article posted in one of the Browns forums that me and E are both part of about the Browns showing interest in Brandon LaFell, which would provide similar production, probably out a cheaper salary. So
I would much rather have Brandon LaFell because despite him having dropsies in the fantasy football world, he was on the Patriots when they won when they beat the Seahawks, I think.
Yeah.
He was on there. He had Super Bowl experience. He's been in a Belichick locker room. You never hear anything bad about the guy, like as far as outside of his playing ability. I say no to Dez. Brandon LaFell, he can get a contract. If I'm the GM, I'd sign LaFell.
I think that would be. I do think that'd be a better option than Dez personally.
Yeah. So, last thing I want to talk about: Hard Knocks season, whatever it is, the Brown season. That's all we care about. Premiered last Wednesday on HBO. I haven't watched the episode yet. Next episode will be coming out this Wednesday, obviously. You checked it out though. So what did you like about it, and what didn't you like? Because I already know what you didn't like. You tweeted it to me.
I just like the way it was all set up and portrayed. Being from West Virginia, I didn't like that Baker Mayfield started singing Country Roads. Like, that was just him kind of, I feel like it was him rubbing it in.
I think he's asking for forgiveness from Mountaineer Nation.
Yes.
Baker, I forgive you.
No, I don't think he's.
I forgive you, Baker.
For forgiveness. I think he's trying to rub it in.
I forgive you,
That was
Baker.
some cockiness.
He's on the Browns
That was,
now.
yeah, that was some cockiness. Didn't like that.
College career is over. You got your money in college. Now it's time to get some pro money. Yeah. Did I say that out loud?
Overall, I thought it was a good episode. I'm kind of excited to see what tonight will bring.
Yeah. It's really cool to see your team under that kind of microscope, too, because I've always hoped the Raiders would do Hard Knocks for that reason, because NFL Films does a great job in general. But then when they're really focusing on your team and you get to see that insider footage and you're not digging for it as an avid fan normally does online and things like that, it's really good to have that on Front Street and see your culture up front. So this is a great opportunity for the Browns, and I ain't worried about no curse, because like E said last week, you can't go anywhere but up. So I'm not too worried about it.
The Jarvis Landry speech seemed a little bit staged to me.
Him and Tyrod, I think, are really relishing these fresh starts that Cleveland's giving them. So even if it was staged for the cameras, like you said, I think it did come from a true place. And I think those two in the locker room will benefit you guys greatly as well.
Yes.
So, if you watched last week's episode, and I know everybody did, because y'all were anxiously waiting, patiently waiting for the season premiere of Browns in Our Blood, Season 2. We announced the FanDuel League results, and Eric Jordan is our reigning, defending, undisputed champion. And he's very happy about it. He's going to get a belt, and he's going to rub it in our faces all season long. So we're going to do another FanDuel League. Anthony is going to set that up here in the next couple weeks, and we only do like a $2 buy-in. So you can play with us, play fantasy football with us. Pause. You can play fantasy football and play daily action and see if you can beat Monstalung, because that's all that matters this season. The slogan now is beat Eric Jordan. Say it with me. Beat Eric Jordan. Beat Eric Jordan. So once we get that ready, we'll have the links in the description, and we'll talk about it on the show and let y'all know where to find it at.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for us here. I want to give a shout out to Eric in Berea, Ohio with his coverage. And
I'm going to do a bunch of YouTube stuff. So if you're into YouTube, woo! Shout out to Ric Flair. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe on these videos. We love to hear feedback. Definitely want to hear what y'all are thinking about our show. If you're really into the show, after you subscribe to the Monstalung Soundvizion channel, hit that bell, and then you'll never miss a notification from the channel, including all the Browns in Our Blood episodes. And then if you want to take it one step further and get the podcast edition, you can find the podcast on -podcastgroup.com. So until next time, that's Kelen Conley.
And that's Anthony Sellers.
And this is Browns in Our Blood. I can't say let's go Brownies.
Nope.
Or here we go, Brownies?